Hello and welcome to the Climbing Daily Friday Gear Show. Today we're going to take a look back at the year that's just been and some of our favourite gear shows. We get the opportunity to test out some amazing kit from loads of different brands, and there's nothing better than getting out in the rock or the mountains to let you guys know what we think of that gear. So, without further ado, let's crack on with our first show, a very special climbing shoe, the Evolve Phantom.
Starting with the sole, the Phantom uses Evolve's Trax SAS rubber with 4.2 millimeters of thickness. It's designed to put friction first, and it's Evolve's stickiest rubber.
The midsole features TPS Plus, a tension power system, and this is designed to keep the downturn shape of the shoe for longer.
That midsole also has an AVT built in. This should allow for extra sensitivity while maintaining support and structure to the shoe and foot.
You're not a big boulder.
Not a big boulder, but the shoe, I don't know, got me excited for bouldering.
Yeah, we bouldered! So we're heading over to where I had that 7C project that I got done, and there's a 7B. It's got this like thuggy dyno and then like an erect thing. It comes from right down in the depths of the cave. You do this massive move out to this terrible crimp off this. And then once you've got this, you kind of get out to the erect, you have a little rest, and then you continue up left a bit. But this is the ideal boulder, because you've got slabby bit, toe hook, heel hooks, scrubby moves. It's got everything. This is like, it's not going to be the shoe if I screw this up. There's a dark spine sensitive heel, which combines dark spine midsole with a thinner 2mm rubber outsole for feel and friction.
The closure system uses 6-point single pull design, which can be adjusted and tweaked depending on your foot shape.
Ale, Mick.
Ce la puoi fare. Dai. Ale. Nice. Nice. Ale. Nice. Go for it.
Hey.
Nice.
That has quickly become mine and Therese's favourite shoe of the year. It's an absolute beast. It's still in my bag. Yeah, it's high end. It's not cheap. But if you want the best, then it's hard to ignore the Evolve Phantom. Okay, let's talk about climbing etiquette and the do's and don'ts. There's things you shouldn't do outside because it's dangerous, and things you shouldn't do because it's just annoying. Here are some examples. Leaving litter at a climbing location or anywhere outside is never okay. Make sure you carry any litter out with you and be sure that wrappers don't blow away. Make sure you leave that climbing area in the same or better state than when you arrived. Often the indoor wall can be a fairly noisy place, somewhere to hang out, meet old and new friends, and possibly blow some steam off after work. Even if the crag is deserted, music can echo around the area, and even if you can't see people, they might hear you. No loud send music, please. Having a helmet is vital for most climbers, but with lots of different models and brands out there, where do you even start? Well, having a good all-round helmet that's reasonably priced is a good place to go, especially if it's your first helmet. With that in mind, myself and Teresa have been using the Petzl Boreal and Borea helmets all summer. On our filming day, we headed to one of the most popular crags in Chamonix, and I got totally sandbagged. I've always wanted to do the pillar thing.
All right. Yeah, it looks
spiky razor.
Looks cool.
Yeah?
Yeah. Let's do that.
So 6A plus, 6A plus?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a 6A plus.
Harder.
It looks harder.
You think it looks harder?
Yeah, actually.
Right. Well, we haven't got like after work. This is after work burn, so we just want a little quick hit, test the helmets out, 2 pitches.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. There are a couple of differences between the Borea and the Boreal. The first is size. The women's version comes in one size fits all. It ranges from 52 centimeters to 58, and it weighs 295 grams. Whereas the Boreal is available in 2 sizes, the small to medium version, which weighs 285 grams, and the medium to large size, which weighs 10 grams more. This helmet has a hybrid construction, and that means there's lightweight EPP and EPS foam on the inside and a thicker, more durable ABS shell on the outside. Now, this is meant to give the perfect balance between lightweight and durable options on this new model. The helmet is padded with material at the front and at the top, and this is designed to wick sweat away from your eyes. All good? All good? Okay, right, first pitch, 6A plus, sandbagged. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll find out.
Okay.
Good luck.
I'm out of here.
You got this, hopefully.
Impact protection is important with helmets as that's their main function. Petzl have included lateral, front and rear impact protection on both the helmets. According to Petzl's field research, it shows that impacts happen at the rear and side just as often as from above. So Petzl created a special category called top and side protection. This tests the helmet's protection all the way down the sides and the back. To help this, the rear of the helmet actually extends a bit lower than normal, which should give you more protection to the head. The design of the Borea is smoother and more rounded compared to the Boreal, which has straighter cut lines. Both helmets are designed to have optimized volume on the head and wide ventilation holes, which is supposed to make it comfortable for a range of activities. That was emotional. There are more specialized helmets out there, especially if you want something in the fast and light category, but that Petzl helmet just does everything so well. It's hard to ignore and very reasonably priced, so do check it out in the link down below. Okay, finally, let's chat about cams. Now, this is often a very important purchase for any aspiring trad climber. And Black Diamond recently introduced the Z4, a micro cam, into the fray. We got to try it before almost anyone else. Colin, the category director at Black Diamond, took us through the specs, while I got to try it out on the wall.
So we're doing the full size run from the 0.75 all the way down to a new size, the number 0, a little green one, which is smaller than our gray C3. So it goes smaller than the gray C3, all the way up to the 7.5. And then we're also doing a full run of offsets. So the Z4s were really born from a conversation with our athletes, Hazel, Carlo, Sonny Trotter, a couple of our athletes, and really what they liked is the stiffness of a C3 for ease of placement, but then the flexibility of an X4 once it's been placed. So we really tried to meld those two concepts together. One of the key things they also liked was the head width. The C3s, because it's only 3 cam lobes, is very narrow, so our design guys spent a lot of time to try to get the 4 cam unit the same width as a 3 cam unit, which is not easy. So small cams, generally you want to place a little more retracted than larger cams. The CE requirement is actually at 50% retraction on small cams. So you want these placed, pretty snug. A lot of people have been concerned about the durability. This is actually the same material that's used on our C4s and our ultralight Camelots. And we have some high-tech testing equipment at Black Diamond, and we also have some Neanderthal type testing equipment at Black Diamond. And this one is, you freeze it in the freezer, you put it on a steel block, and you bash it with a yo hammer, and it doesn't shatter or break or anything like that. So, and of course we have a huge field test program using our athletes and a lot of internal employees. So we really put these things through the ringer. I always like to say you can break anything if you try hard enough. So there's going to be certain circumstances where perhaps this thing is going to break. It doesn't actually affect the functionality, but it is extremely durable, and like I said, the same material as on our other cams.
Such a cool day out. And do remember that Black Diamond aren't the only ones to introduce micro cams this year. You've got the Wild Country Zero Friend, the DMM Dragonfly, and of course that Z4. So do let me know down in the comments below which you think is the best and which one you would buy. Or perhaps you own it. What do you think? Right, that's it for our look back at 2020. We've got loads planned for 2021, so stick with us. And remember, all the kit we've talked about today is linked down below, and do head to the EpicTV shop for all of your climbing gear needs. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon.